First of all, this is a pretty bad week to choose to be the 1 year anniversary, given just how much was going on. Not a lot of time for retrospective when there's so much to look going forward. And I think one of those kind of actions was this Algorand auction. So Algorand is a new base layer chain. It has a really storied team that a lot of people are excited to see what they do. But the interesting thing about this was pretty much the dynamics of the raise. So Meltem really captured, I think, the excitement about this, or at least the what was so impressive about it. So they effectively did an auction where people could bid at the price that they wanted, and if the price came down from a starting point of I think $10, they got their bid, and if not, they missed it, and they were able to raise something like $60 million in just a few hours at an implied market cap of something like 24 billion. And so that obviously sounds just pretty astronomical. Now, one of the interesting dynamics of this particular auction is that 90% of the purchased tokens are redeemable a year from now. And so Algorand effectively has to keep them in escrow. And the interesting thing is the buyers can, move them around and trade them at first, or, do things with them over the course of the year. They just have to have the original buying address a year from now to actually take advantage of that. So it really, I think for a lot of people, what they were excited about was both a really good project plus this de-risking in the form of this 90% escrow. And so, a lot of people were saying and responding that really this is more like they raised $6 million, not $60 million. And I think that, there's a couple ways to look at this, or a couple of things that matter about this. One is there's clearly market demand, right? It's not just the Bitcoin price. People are buying tokens.